I typically don't write reviews, but this little gem is nothing short of remarkable. It is easy to use and cooks both meat and vegetables to perfection. The cookbook that comes with it is just as incredible. Filled with simple, practical recipes that require only basic kitchen ingredients for the most part. I am debating buying a second one. This is a large piece of kitchen appliance. It was much larger than I thought it would be. It takes up a large space on the counter. It works extremely well. The rectangular basket holds a surprisingly large amount of anything. It cooks things just as well as baking in the oven, but just a few minutes quicker, and also using less energy. I am still trying new recipes, but so far everything I have tried to cook in it has come out absolutely delicious and, most importantly, free of the cooking oils I need for pan frying. A small price to pay for good food. I have only used this a handful of times since purchasing it, but I'm definitely impressed. It cuts down on cook time by half. If you read and follow the directions, you shouldn't have any problems at all. It's very user-friendly and the baskets inside are super easy to clean. I love the size. The first time I used it I fit 9 perch fillets in it and they cooked with no problem. Also works great for just a small meal for two. The chicken quarters I made last night would have taken over an hour in my oven. They were done in 25 minutes in the air fryer and I even forgot to preheat it. I can't wait to try a small roaster. Also, the recipe book that comes with it has a nice variety of recipes, some vegetarian, desserts, appetizers, etc. I've had this air fryer for about a week, and so far it hasn't disappointed. I like the square basket. I think it fits food better. I was able to easily fit 6 chicken tenders with room for at least 2 to 3 more. Cleaning the basket, and the base that the basket rests in, has been very easy, but I do use a soft bristle kitchen brush on a long handle to get into all the openings in the basket. The air fryer is big and does take up counter space, but it's not heavy to move around. I keep it on my rolling kitchen cart and move it to my counter to use it. I do rest it on a large, wooden cutting board when using just in case the bottom gets warm. The instructions are easy to understand, and using the control panel is fairly intuitive. I haven't used the presettings. I prefer to set my own temperature and time. The vent in the back releases hot air when in use. I was able to put my hand about 2 inches from the vent without difficulty. Still, I give about 5 inches of space on all sides just to be safe. I didn't find it too loud. I mean, it circulates hot air with a fan, so there's going to be some noise, but it didn't annoy me. So far I've made French fries with russet potatoes, a chocolate cake, see photo, and chicken tenders, homemade, not frozen. See photo. All 3 items turned out delicious. The cake was divine, especially the second day. I have no idea why. The chicken tenders were crunchy on the outside and not the least bit dry on the inside. The fries would have been overcooked had I left them in for the full amount of time the recipe called for. They were crisp on the outside. The cake recipe stated 30 minutes at 330 degrees. My attempt took 55 minutes at 330 degrees. I wasn't surprised by this. I thought 30 minutes seemed too short. My advice is, check your food often at first to get a feel for the fryer. This is really no different than getting used to a new oven or other cooking appliance. You need to play around with times and temperatures a bit. Also, get a good air fryer cookbook or some highly rated recipes online. Pros. Easy to use, intuitive, easy cleanup, keeps kitchen cool in summer, don't have to heat up your oven for a small amount of food, -1 to 2 minutes to preheat or no preheating for some recipes, large basket, and square-shaped seams. You will lose counter space unless you can store it somewhere and take it out when needed. If you are cooking for a large group, you're going to be cooking in batches. The basket size works fine for our family of 3 with 2 light eaters, but even one more person at the table would have me cooking in batches. If you're looking for something to give you the same exact taste as genuine fried food, this isn't for you. Click link in description for more reviews.